Well, hey there, fellow kids. Snack break. No, that is not our story time for today. Our story time is the title. Yes, I have lost my first kiss. I know, it's so shocking, especially since I'm not in the mood to date at this point in my life, which no one should be when they're my age. How old are you? I'm not giving off that information to the internet. So I will be telling the story about my first kiss. It's... Fun fact, I actually saw this kid not too long ago before all this quarantine happened. I saw him at our library. Don't ask. Since I'm not here to call people out, this guy's fake name will be Jared. So Jared and I first met because his mom was working at like a museum for kids, I guess, and she needed someone to watch him for us, for her. And so my mom, being the wonderful woman she is, was like, "Oh yes, Jared is perfectly fine with us." But oh, he wasn't fine. I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to guess that your little 5-year-old child is going to fall in love with this kid, fall in love. But I mean, if she guessed it, lucky guess. Because I really thought that I was in love with this guy. Like, I really thought. And to this day, I regret my thought. Because this kid was mean to me. Because one time we were playing and with like some toy cars, the Hot Wheels, and I had this like black car and he wanted it and he went, "Hey, give me that car." And I was like,
"Oh, I'm playing with this car right now."
Because my wonderful mother taught me my manners. Sue me. And this kid gets so mad, so he takes the car and he goes and throws it at my little fragile forehead. Fun fact, my older brother was in the room at that point and he was like, "Oh no, you didn't just throw a little car at my sister." So I jump up and I go running out because I'm crying because it hurt. Okay? Some of you that have high pain tolerance like me would be like, "Oh, wouldn't have hurt that bad." But I didn't have a concussion at that point, so point being, this kid is a bully and I'm glad that we're not a thing anymore. Anyways, back to kissing. So, aside from him throwing the car at my forehead and him being an absolute bully, we had a thing, okay? This thing is what 5-year-old Gemma would like to call love. It wasn't love, 5-year-old Gemma! We basically had this thing where every time he would come over, I would either shut the door to my room, that's already a red flag enough for like parents or older siblings, or I would like go behind the shed and I would kiss this dude. And no, it wasn't like weird, but I would kiss this dude, okay? Like, fun fact, I actually drew a really crappy stick figure picture that was drawn with markers, and I didn't know how to write at this point, so I just scribbled on it, and I remember what I wrote. I wrote,
"This is Jared." "This is Jared. He'll be my husband in a year or two. We just started out as normal friends kissing each other, but we're actually real."
so this really crappy picture, I can't find it now, which I really wish I could, because it's down in my old house, but it was a picture of us two at the altar getting married. I mean, I don't even know what was going through my little head, but I really thought that this guy was the love of my life. You don't find the love of your life at 5 years old. Common sense. I don't know when you find the love of your life, because I obviously haven't found him yet, but I know it's not at 5 years old. or at my age for that matter. So my thought on those scribbled words that no one could read except for myself is, one, we're not getting married. Ever. Ever. The only reason I would marry this guy is if he's a better person, which I doubt he is. No offense, Jared, but you know who you are. And my second thought is, you don't start out as normal friends kissing. Normal friends don't kiss each other. They just don't, okay? And I don't know what was going through my head, but I really thought I loved this dude. But it was just a guy that enjoyed the lip touching with me. Nasty. So, that was my first kiss. Nowadays, my family says that you don't have your first kiss unless you're like over 7. I'm over 7 and I haven't kissed anybody yet, so. But, yeah, that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and comment if you guys have had your first kiss yet. If you're below 7, don't. But if you're above 7, comment if you've had your first kiss. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Love you guys.